I can understand if he does go. Because I love that Cody Rhodes is pretty much becoming one of the big names in wrestling right now. I love that New Japan is getting a lot more recognition right now, especially here in the States. And it's actually reaching that point where it's like, oh, eventually New Japan will be the number 2 company, slowly coming up to WWE saying, hey, guess what? We're relevant. Stop being such lazy bastards and actually get on your A game. But yeah, back to Dolph Ziggler. I could see him going to either Ring of Honor or New Japan. Hell, probably both, since those companies are pretty much working together.
On the sense of that, I've got my own scholar's quick talk question for you.
Shoot.
Yes, simple yes or no question. Will Dolph Ziggler join the Bullet Club? Yes or no?
Ooh. Yes.
I'm going to say likely. Likely yes.
I would say yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just let him off of his leash and see what he can really do. That would be an amazing acquisition.
But like I said, it's like a two-way street here. I don't want to see him go, but I can understand why he goes and all that.
But again, thankfully, it looks like we're just getting started with this next chapter in Dolph Ziggler's career in the WWE.
Hopefully it will lead to something, because I want it to lead to something. I love the man. He deserves so much more.
Absolutely agreed. But in the meantime, like you referenced before, we've got a world title picture in WWE to look at, which brings us to the main event of SmackDown this week, where Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Randy Orton to become the new number 1 contender for Jinder Mahal's title again.
What I like it was an awesome match. Though Randy Orton and Nakamura work wonderful together.
Oh yeah, 2 professionals at the top of their game.
They made magic. Was it as long as him and Cena?
I honestly don't remember.
I gotta look that up.
Yeah, we gotta look up the times for that.
What I love about it more is that it's Shinsuke Nakamura beating the 2 top guys in WWE clean.
I know. How can you not love that?
Their 2 biggest names, Randy Orton and John Cena. And it was in decisive fashion. No shenanigans. No, Randy Orton's feet was on the ropes. There was no controversy bullshit like that. Shinsuke Nakamura won clean, and it was great. Now, the big deciding factor, give him the goddamn belt. Take it off of Jinder.
Well, now that we know that this is the first Jinder match was not just a simple one-off, now that we know for certain that this is part of an ongoing feud and ongoing chase for the title, honestly, I still believe. I think we're going to get it at Hell in a Cell. Now that the Singh brothers are going to be nowhere to be found, now there's no more excuses. Now Nakamura can be Nakamura and Kinshasa all the faces off. All of them, all at once.
Because I'm really tired of the Jinder Mahal title run.
And I think a lot of other people are too. It was a nice lengthy title run, established a main event talent if they want to use him.
I can't even agree to that.
It's, okay, a personality.
Okay, I will give you that. It established a personality. It's given him some form of relevance, but it's nothing compared to like the JBL first title run that was at least a year. Like when I saw JBL's title run, and then after that, I'm like, okay, JBL, he's had that lengthy title run. He's had a good few matches with John Cena. I can actually see him being a main event guy. I just don't see that with Jinder.
Mm. Well, he is in the main event for right now, and honestly, with as much heat as he's getting, and just given the time flow and ebb and flow of how everything is progressing, I cannot help but believe that Shinsuke Nakamura will take it from him at Hell in a Cell.
I sure hope you're right.
Oh, it's the thought that keeps me going. It really does.
Speaking of Jinder Mahal, when I was in London, I had to bring this. I totally forgot to take a picture of this place, but around the corner from our place that we stayed in London, there was like a small little strip of bunch of restaurants and little grocery stores and all that.
Yeah.
There was an Indian restaurant called Maharaja.
I knew you were going to say that.
I'm like, I should have taken a picture of this and sent it to you guys. Oh, it was so funny. I was like,
did you eat there?
No.
Boo.
Not a big fan of Indian food.
Oh, double boo. I love Indian food. It's great.
I do not.
Well, anyway, that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother time.
Not on this show.
Yeah. Not until we start the Scholars of Food show, which, come to think, we probably should start that one day.
No, we shouldn't.
But anyway, that is a debate for another time, and that is not for tonight.
Not at all. Not forever.
And that was This Week in Professional Wrestling. And one thing we love doing here at the Scholars of Wrestling show is getting you, the listener, involved. Because we are not the only scholars of wrestling in the world. If you ever cared about the history and the heritage of professional wrestling, talking about where we came from and speculating about where we're going, if you've done any of that, you too are a scholar of wrestling. Even if you just recently discovered, I don't know, just professional wrestling through Roman Reigns or John Cena, and you want to learn more, guess what? You too are a scholar of wrestling, and we want to hear from you. So, of course, you can get into contact with us through any number of means all across the internet. If you're listening to us on YouTube, you can drop us a line. You can thumbs up, comment, do all that fun stuff. I'm not too sure about, depending on where you are on the internet, if you're looking on Filling the Void or iHeartRadio. If there's a comment space, leave us a comment there. If you're on Facebook, check us out. Look us up under the Scholars of Wrestling show. Look for our pretty faces. It's great. And of course, you can always check us out on my preferred medium, the good old Twitter machine, where you can check us out at our main page at ScholarsOW for the latest in wrestling uploads and show uploads every single week. And of course, you can also join the conversation one-on-one on our personal Twitter accounts, where you can reach our good friend Scholar Brian at Atomic Beanpole. Fool, where can they reach you at?
You can reach me at The Avataric.
And you can follow me at I'm Robbie Rage. Join us for all the conversations. We do running commentary and live tweeting on just about every single WWE show.
All right, hold on. You know what? I'm going to stop you right there. Before we fully go out on this episode, you said something that kind of grind my gear a little bit.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
What was that?
Not everyone here is a scholar of wrestling. Yes, if they're getting some kind of wrestling, yes, they are a wrestling fan. You have to do something. You have to really earn that right to be called a scholar of wrestling. You, me, Brian, we've all earned that moment, earned that right to be called the scholars of wrestling. These people, they're not scholars of wrestling. Being one of the co-founders of Scholars of Wrestling, I take that comment and I just stomp on it to the ground, take a piss on it, and hold on. I'll take a dump on that as well. You cannot take the great title of us, the Scholars of Wrestling, and give it willy-nilly to everybody. No, you gotta earn that. You people, you have to earn this. He can be the face, I can be the heel in this situation. I am just saying, you have to earn your right to be called the Scholars of Wrestling. Because, you see you can't see this, man. This fool right here, me, Scholar Brian, you know who we are. Now I'm actually going to close the show. We are the Scholars of Wrestling.
And you have just been schooled.
You're welcome.
See you all next week and enjoy the world of wrestling.
Wrestling fans. They're not schooled.